Hey, what's up guys, it's Gage from ARG, and today we're going to be talking about True Draco-Awakening, and we're going to be barely just kind of skimming over some of the new Draco Slayer support that we have here, Draco Overlord support actually, but we're going to, for the bulk of the video, be talking about True Draco-Awakening, because it is just a lot to talk about because of how broken it is. This is going to be released in Shining Victories in the OCG relatively soon, and it's actually a common out there, which is surprising because of how powerful this card is. Let's not keep you guys in suspense any longer. Let's read over it. We have True Draco-Awakening is a normal spell card with the effect of if there is a Draco Overlord monster and a non-pendulum Draco Slayer monster on the field, shuffle as many cards on the field as possible into the deck. Then you can special summon one Draco Slayer or Draco Overlord monster from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. What? Like, just reading this card, it's absurd. Okay, so the requirements, let's kind of go over that. It's you have to control a Draco Overlord monster and a non-pendulum Draco Slayer monster. Well, the targets for the Draco Overlord we currently have here are actually being released in Shining Victories. We have the new Ritual Dude. We have Rector Pendulum, which is another new Pendulum monster. And we currently, the only one Draco Overlord we have accessible to us now is Vector Pendulum. So if you have pretty much, not even that difficult to get on the field, a Rector Pendulum or a Vector Pendulum on the field through something like Draco Face Off, or if you want to still play Painful Decision, that's another means of getting it onto the field as well. You already have half the requirements for True Draco-Awakening, which we already kind of can tell it's a ridiculous effect. And as for the non-pendulum Draco Slayer monsters, well, we go to the Draco Slayers here, and we have everything except Luster Pendulum, really. We have Ignister, we have Magister, and Dynaster, which is the fusion dude. All these are pretty actually simple to get out. Dynaster is actually probably one of the most simplistic to get out. Magister is one of the generic kind of things to get out if you just have pendulum monsters on the board. So altogether, it really is not difficult at all to be able to get these requirements filled, especially Magister being something that also gets you really initial advantage as soon as you XYZ it, you activate it, and you get its effect during the end phase. So it's like you're really not losing anything by activating Draco-Awakening here. And then as for its effect, shuffling as many cards on the field as possible into the deck is obscene. Just being able to like take whatever your opponent had, whether it be like a plus a billion or something, and just take it all away with one card is ridiculous. It's so powerful, and it's something that is forced to be dealt with. Otherwise, your opponent pretty much just gets shit out of luck with all their resources. It's not like they go back to the extra deck so they can use it again for a pendulum summon. They can shuffle back in the extra deck. It's a reset button, and that's absurd. Like, that's so powerful. And then the fact that you get to special summon a Draco Slayer or a Draco Overlord monster from your deck, just ignoring the summoning conditions set out. I mean, there's not really anything from your main deck that you can bring out Draco Slayer wise. You can't really, if you want to bring out Luster Pendulum, I mean, by all means. But the best choice by far probably is Amorphic Factor Psycho, which is, of course, the new Ritual monster. You can ignore its summoning conditions, just poop it out in the deck here. It's a level 8 where when it is Ritual summoned, you can skip your opponent's next main phase 1, which that's pretty obscene as it is already. And we do have ways of Ritual summoning it, which I'm not going to actually go into in this video here, because I really don't want to actually, I just want to kind of breeze over this card here and just kind of use it as a way to kind of tie it in with Draco-Awakening. And just its base effect is you get to negate all the effects of face-up fusion, synchro, and XYZ monsters on the field. And then if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to add a Draco Overlord monster from your deck to your hand, which would be Vector Pendulum or Rector Pendulum. So yeah, being able to summon Amorfacto from your deck with True Draco-Awakening just after its effect, your opponent is essentially pretty much out of ways to just deal with your board. It's one card on the board too. It's like they can't make an XYZ monster, or they can't make a Synchro monster that would deal with it normally. They can't make an Ignister, or they can't make a Castel to deal with it here, because you just removed their entire field. So they're going to have a lot of trouble just getting over this 2950 Amorfacto. By some means, they're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to just find a big body that can make like a big attack body to kind of just attack over it. But the amount of advantage that you could just wipe away with one card, True Draco-Awakening, is obscene. And this card is ridiculous. Like, I'm scared to be getting this in the TCG. Next set, I think it is. Breakers of Shadows, I think Shining Victory is the next set, and I'm very scared because this card's absolutely ridiculous. Like, from its simplistic summoning conditions to just what it does in general, I'm very scared. The only thing that I could really see making this card better would be if it was a quick play spell card, but of course, they kind of dumbed it down, made it a normal spell card here, which I guess dumbing it down isn't a correct word because it's still a ridiculous card. Let me know what you guys think of True Draco-Awakening. Do you think it actually is as broken as I'm saying it is? Because it is, trust me. Like, Oh, it's so good. Let me know what you guys think of True Draco-Awakening and whether or not it'll be played at copies of 3 coming here in the TCG. Oh god, I'm so scared. So yeah, if you guys want to buy us a product, if you want to attend all events, and if you want to read articles from top players, all3adgames.com is your place to go check out. Be sure to like our Facebook fan page, subscribe to our Twitch stream if you haven't already. But as always, I thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Gage from ARG, signing out.